And I want to share my thoughts quickly on this before we move on to the other areas. Now, look at that Manchester City team and then compare them to Arsenal in terms of hunger, in terms of bite. Arsenal looks like the team that want to win a title once again. But Pep Guardiola has something that he has to clear. He has something that he also has to prove to some of the fans in football right now, because some believe that he's finished because of what happened last season. His team not performing well in all the competitions. But the gaffer says that he signed new players. Now look at the players that he's got. Semenyo, Tijani Reinders. Who else? Maguire has also joined the club. There are a lot of new players. Ryan Sheki. These are all new players who want to have a taste of what Manchester City has been known for under Pep Guardiola. They've been winning titles. They have a fine opportunity to win the title, and it's against Arsenal, a big side. So definitely they would like to grab this, and it's going to be a very exciting game to watch. Now talk about Arsenal, to look at the setup that they've got and how they also clamor for a title. At this point in Mikel Arteta's career, if you've been at the club for 6 seasons and you've not won anything, and it presents, aside winning the Community Shield way back and the FA Cup way back, this opportunity presents itself for you to once again hold a trophy. And what better way to do it than to play against Manchester City, who are known as one of the finest sides in the Premier League. So it's a game that on March 22 we'll be watching out for. And for Ghanaians, Antoine Semenyo will be in the picture. Most fans would like to see Semenyo lifting a title. I have told you, and I've said that in football, if you want your players to win the best of awards, individual awards, last time I talked about the CAF awards and that we not having Ghanaians represent us. If Semenyo closes in on this title, gets probably the Premier League or the Champions League, we are talking about the best player in Africa. So the Ghanaians that will be backing City, even though they do not support City, will be doing that because of Antoine Semenyo. But it's just a fair game, and we'll see how it pans out. So we'll be waiting to see what happens in that game. Arsenal, Manchester City, Pep Guardiola against Mikel Arteta. Listen to Tijani Reinders talk about how important it is for them to win this title, because when he looks at the City training ground, he sees a lot of titles on the walls, images, and that shows that if you're a new player, you need to be successful with Manchester City.
What did you enjoy more about that tonight?
Yeah, that we were very eager to go to the final, and yeah, we showed that from the first minute, and yeah, amazing team performance.
Yeah, there's been a lot of talk about Manchester City and not being able to maintain control of games in many occasions this season. Did you feel like tonight was a more controlled performance? Yeah,
despite the goal we got against us, we controlled the game much more. And that's something we have to build on, because yeah, most of the time in the second half we dropped down, and today was a better performance. So from that we can build.
Yeah, of course the early goals helped, and also the advantage in the first half. But why do you feel you had more control tonight?
No, everybody was directly sharp from the beginning, and we weren't that sloppy as in the previous games, especially in the second half, and that helped us a lot.
Tijani Reinders for Manchester City. Now